Welcome back. The Albuquerque Regional Economic Alliance and the New Mexico Economic Development Department have been making moves to strengthen the region's economic power. To tell us more, we are joined by the President and CEO of AREA, Danielle Casey, as well as the Cabinet Secretary for the New Mexico Economic Development Department, Rob Black. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Thanks, guys, so much for being here this morning. Secretary Black, what are some of the new initiatives happening this year for the economic development in New Mexico following the legislative session?
We have a lot going on this year. We had a great session, almost $200 million of new money flowing directly into economic development. And some of the main initiatives that we're working on, one is around site readiness. And that's the idea of going out and actually looking at locations, identifying them, understanding what they would be best used for, characterizing that, and then being able to market it. Because Danielle does a great job selling New Mexico, but she needs to have product to sell.
Yep.
So we've now got a program to do that with.
Yeah. No product, no project.
There you go.
There we go.
Go ahead, please.
Danielle, how do the two of you guys partner together?
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, we talk about 3 times a day, first of all, but we work on projects with each other every day, from inquiries coming into the state to how do we determine if it's a good project for the community and get it done. A cool thing that we just did last Friday, and the Cabinet Secretary is the chair of the board, we actually took the area team down. We did a tour of Spaceport America. How cool is this? But we went down there with the express purpose of learning more about Spaceport America. So many companies are testing at that facility in New Mexico. It is actually a huge asset and draw. And most of those companies, guess what, are also manufacturing somewhere, or they're growing their operations, and there's a high level of potential that maybe they'd want to manufacture in a population center in New Mexico. So we signed a memorandum of understanding on how we're going to partner to a greater extent between our region and Spaceport. So that's just one example where things under the purview of the Secretary and AREA are looking to expand every day.
Any other big announcements? Because that's a pretty big one.
It's a cool one. Well, we also, last week, we were able to unveil partnerships with brokerage communities and partners. So we do an annual report on talent in the market with CBRE, and we also do an industrial market report with NAI, Sun Vista. And then we use all of that data, and then we partner with friends like New Mexico Economic Development Department. They have representatives with AREA right now in Boston, and we're jointly promoting the whole state of New Mexico at the Bio International Convention.
Okay.
So.
And how can local businesses and residents find out more about the programs and services that your organizations offer?
Well, you can certainly come to our website, edd.newmexico.gov is a great place to find that information. And your website?
abq.org.
Very easy.
Easy, yeah, so simple. And as always, thank you guys so much for being here this morning.